Initially, after my trainee program finished, I looked into e-commerce. So we had this idea of basically increasing our e-commerce reach for PepsiCo. And then I had the opportunity to expand to look at foreign markets. So I do business development for emerging markets in Southeast Asia. I'm mainly responsible for driving sales, looking at increasing distribution coverage, and developing strategies in order to augment our brand equity and reach. I work with our local Lao and Cambodian distributor currently, and I identify opportunities through channel expansion, price promotions, and market insights. And mainly internally, I collaborate cross-functionally with multiple departments here, such as finance, accounting, sales, and trade marketing. I travel a lot as well. So every month, I intend to at least plan out 2 months in advance what I have to do, for instance. So I grew up in a very international background. My parents at home, we mainly speak English. Most of the time growing up, I was very drawn to sports. I loved Inter Milan. That's my favorite football team. Apart from sports, the other area that I find a lot of interest in is movies. My favorite director is Christopher Nolan. If you look at the movie Inception, people are always mind-boggled or confused about what actually happened. Did it end like this or did it end like that? And because of these differing perspectives, it allows us for having discussions and thought-provoking ideas and stuff that can be generated from this essentially. In business, I think it comes back down to how do we have different perspectives come and meet at a common point where we can believe that, all right, this might be the strategy that all of us can align to. And working right now, I notice that a lot of it depends on how you talk to people, how you deliver the message, the strategy, the tactics to other people, other stakeholders in mind. Shocking, to be honest, because the first day I got here, they said that they were going to send me to Chonburi, which meant, how do I get there? I didn't even know. The first few days I was there, I wasn't that confident. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. And I rode on the back of a motorcycle to visit every store in Chonburi for a good 2 weeks first, and got my hands dirty. I rolled up my sleeves. I went into the store. I didn't even know what to ask questions. I didn't know what I was doing, but all I knew was that this is what somebody's job is every day. At least I have the opportunity to learn what they do, because at the end of the day, we sell snacks. Who are the people who sell snacks? The people on the motorcycles. So if I could understand from their perspective, from their feelings, from their motivations every day, what do they do? At least I can understand, all right, so these are the people driving our business. What can I do to help them drive more of our business? 3 aspects. The first was to look at wholesalers. The second was pre-sales. And the third was van sales. After my first experience doing they call it traditional trade sales, then I transitioned to modern trade. So modern trade, we start to look more about Big C, Tesco, 7-Eleven, modern trade stores, hypermarkets, supermarkets, and basically looking at the way salespeople, or what they call here key account managers, negotiate for sales promotions, for displays, trying to basically increase our in-store visibility for our products. And then after the modern trade posting finished, us trainees looked into trade marketing. When you go into a shop and you try to sell, it's not about order taking, but more about recommending, suggesting. Maybe you want to increase your orders today because I noticed your stock has depleted. Or maybe I have a new stock for you, new flavors for you, new SKUs for you. Or checking what our competitors doing. Have they increased their stock in your shelf space or have they not? If not, then what can we do to maximize this too? So just from that perspective, I think the opportunity to see something like this can always somehow translate to what I do every day now too. Sure, every day was very different, but I can tell you that there was always an objective in mind that I had, what was I trying to get out of this day? I think the way that the program is structured is conducive for trainees to basically learn things that is outside their own field of focus. That moment where you are doing sales, but then you have to go talk to supply chain, or you have to go talk to finance or accounting, those snippets of moments in that department. Basically, PepsiCo allows us to be flexible and nimble with the way in which we deal cross-functionally. Those multiple mentors that helped me throughout my experience here, but always me being the one to go out there and drive the agenda and saying, I need help here, I need to do this, because I see it kind of like an army barracks, right? You have something that you have to do, go get it done. Nobody's going to be holding your hand throughout the process. If you need help from somewhere, speak up. It's what the brand represents. And so when I see Pepsi, I think it reminds me of being young, being youthful, living in the moment. And I think this is a type of, I would say, characteristics that resonate with what I want to be. To tackle ambiguity with adaptability. Being adaptable to your surrounding is very important in today's age because everything is evolving very fast. You have to. Because from that perspective, I think that just get your hands dirty. It doesn't matter whether it's right or it's wrong, but get your hands dirty and eventually it will pay off in the long run.